The day can wait a little longer now. Everything that needed your attention has already had its time, and whatever remains can be set aside. Here, in this quiet space, nothing is urgent. Nothing is pulling on you. You can simply arrive just as you are. Let your breath fall into its own natural rhythm. No need to change it, no need to guide it. Just notice how it moves in and out, soft and steady, like a gentle tide that has been waiting for you. As the body settles, the mind begins to soften too. It doesn't have to hold everything all at once. Thoughts can rest. Tension can loosen. The edges of the day can blur and drift away. You are allowed to slow down here, to pause, to release the weight of constant thinking. This moment is yours, open, calm, and unhurried. Let it meet you with warmth. Feel the ground beneath you, steady and supportive. Feel how it holds your body without asking anything in return. Let that steadiness rise gently through you, easing the places that have been tight or tired. Let your shoulders fall a little. Let your jaw loosen. Let your breath move without effort. Nothing needs to be solved right now. Nothing needs to be organized or figured out. Your mind has carried so much today, and now it can let go, even if only a little at a time. Each small release is enough. As your breath continues, imagine the space around you growing softer. The air becomes gentle. The atmosphere grows quieter, almost as though the world around you is dimming its lights, inviting you into ease. Thoughts may still pass through. They're allowed. They don't have to disappear. They can simply drift by without clinging to you, like faint echoes that dissolve before they reach you. You don't have to follow them. Just let them arrive and let them move on. Notice how your body responds to this softening. A slight warmth in your chest, a settling behind your eyes, a feeling that everything inside you is slowly unclenching. This is the mind letting itself rest. Take another gentle breath now, a slow inhale, a long, relaxed exhale. Feel how the exhale carries a quiet release, as if a small weight is slipping away each time the breath leaves your body. Let that release deepen with every cycle. In this moment, nothing is expected of you. There is no performance here, no pressure, only the permission to be still and to feel supported by this calm. Let that permission settle in the center of your chest like a warm light. If the mind tries to return to the day, that's perfectly natural. Just acknowledge it softly, then return to the gentle rhythm of your breath. Return to the ease that surrounds you. Return to the quiet that is forming within you. The pace of everything is slowed now. Your thoughts move like they're wrapped in soft cloth. Your breath is smooth and steady. Your body feels heavier in the best way, grounded, safe, held. Let that heaviness deepen. You don't need to reach for calm. It's already arriving. It's already touching the edges of your awareness, smoothing the roughness, softening the noise. Let it move through you at its own pace. Imagine the air around you growing even quieter, as if a gentle hush has settled over the space. A hush that supports you, comforts you, surrounds you with ease. Here, you can simply breathe and be. Your mind is loosening its grip. Bit by bit, the chatter fades into the background. Bit by bit, the stillness grows. Let yourself lean into that stillness, as though you're leaning into a soft pillow that welcomes every part of you. You may notice a subtle warmth spreading through your body now, a warmth that feels familiar, steady, and kind. Let it fill your chest, your shoulders, your arms. Let it drift down your spine and into your legs. Let it gather in your hands, your feet, your fingertips. Every part of you is slowing down. Every part of you is softening. Your breath is smooth. Your mind is spacious. Your body feels ready to rest. Stay with this feeling of settling. Let it deepen without effort. Let it unfold in its own quiet way. This is your moment to release the day fully. And now, as everything grows softer, allow yourself to rest in this gentle stillness. Let the calm hold you. Let the quiet surround you. Let your breath guide you toward deeper peace. Nothing more is needed. Just this slow, steady ease, drifting through you, settling around you, bringing you into a warm and quiet calm that will carry you forward into the rest that awaits. The quiet here is different. It's softer, calmer, almost like the air itself has lowered its voice. As you settle into this moment, notice how the edges of the day begin to fall away. The thoughts that once felt loud or tangled start to loosen, even if only a little. There's no rush. Everything can slow down at its own natural pace. Each breath helps create a little more space within you, a gentle widening you don't have to try for. It happens on its own, in its own time. Thoughts may still move through your mind. That's completely natural. Just imagine them as faint echoes in the distance, present but softened. They drift outward, losing sharpness as they travel, fading into a quiet, open space around you. Feel how the body responds to that softening. The shoulders ease, the chest grows wider, the jaw rests in a more natural place. With each small shift, the noise inside grows quieter. If a thought tries to pull you in, let it float for a moment. See it as something that doesn't need to grip you. It can hover, then drift away, like a small cloud, moving across a wide sky. There's nothing you need to do with it. A sense of relief begins to form, subtle at first. Almost like an exhale your mind has been waiting to release. Let that feeling spread gently, without force. Feel the weight of mental heaviness lighten as the space around you opens. Breathing becomes softer. The rhythm slows naturally, as though your body already knows how to guide you into calm. Each inhale creates just a little expansion. Each exhale carries away a little more of the noise. Notice how the quiet begins to feel familiar, not empty, but comforting, as if this softer space has been within you all along, waiting beneath the surface of the day. Now it rises to meet you. Thoughts still come and go, but they arrive differently now, less urgent, less demanding. They're like distant sounds carried by a gentle breeze, easy to acknowledge, easy to release. A calm warmth begins to spread through the center of your body. It's subtle, steady, grounding. This warmth helps widen the space inside even more, giving the mind room to breathe. Let yourself rest in that open feeling. Every breath deepens the quiet. Every breath releases another layer of tension. With each slow exhale, the mental chatter thins and softens. You may feel a gentle lightness form behind your eyes, easing the mind even further. Here, stillness doesn't require effort. It forms naturally when the noise softens. You simply notice it, like discovering a quiet room waiting inside you. A room where everything sounds softer, slower, easier. Feel how your awareness begins to expand, not outward, but inward. A deeper part of you comes forward, the part that knows how to rest, how to breathe, how to let go. Let this part guide the moment. As the mind continues to open, there's a sense of spaciousness that wasn't there before. Thoughts have more room to move. They pass through gently, without crowding you. This space brings a kind of comfort that settles into every corner of your awareness. Your breath settles into an easy pattern. The body grows heavier, grounded, secure. The mind grows lighter, unburdened, soothed. This balance creates a quiet harmony within you. If small bits of noise return, that's okay. They can float in the wider space without disturbing your calm. You don't need to push them away. Just let them drift, slowly softening at the edges. Feel the first real wave of ease move through you. Warm, grounding, unhurried. This is the exhale your mind has been craving, the deep sigh that says it's safe to rest now. Allow it to spread through you at whatever pace feels natural. Everything inside you becomes quieter. Breath, body, mind. A gentle hush moves in, soothing everything it touches. Let yourself be held in that hush. The space around you feels open and kind. The space within you feels wide and restful. Noise fades into the background until it becomes almost unnoticeable. What remains is soft calm, warm and steady. Here, in this stillness, the mind can finally rest. It can drift. It can breathe. Stay with this soft quiet for a moment longer. Feel how natural it is, how comforting, how peaceful. Let the ease deepen as much as it wants to. And now, resting in this gentle openness, allow yourself to settle even further. Into the quiet, into the softness, into the slow, spacious calm that surrounds you and moves gently through you. The air around you feels a little calmer now, a little softer, as if it's settling with you, waiting for your breath to find its own quiet rhythm. Stay here for a moment and notice how your body rises and falls, gently and naturally. Each inhale lifts you slightly. Each exhale brings you back down, a slow, calming tide moving through you. Nothing forced, nothing shaped. Just breath doing what it knows how to do. Let the next inhale come in smoothly. Feel the coolness of it entering your chest, widening the space there. Then feel the warmth of the exhale as it leaves, carrying a small piece of tension with it. Little by little, the body softens. As your breath steadies, your shoulders begin to loosen. The muscles along the sides of your neck ease. Warmth spreads behind your collarbones, drifting outward through your arms. A quiet comfort takes shape. Notice how the breath changes the space inside you. The inhale creates room. The exhale melts the weight that has gathered through the day. That slow, gentle rhythm brings a sense of relief you don't have to work for. There's no need to deepen the breath. Just follow its movement, up and down, in and out. A soft rhythm you're carried by. As you continue, the breath begins to feel warmer, heavier. It settles low in the chest, grounding you. The warmth spreads across your shoulders, easing the tightness that has been holding on. Everything becomes a little softer. If your breath stutters or feels uneven, that's perfectly fine. It will find its own pace. You're simply watching it, like watching small waves touch the shore one after another. Each one arrives, each one releases. Feel the way your body responds to this quiet rhythm. Your back sinks a little deeper. Your hands rest more naturally. The muscles across your ribs relax, making each inhale smoother than the last. The warmth that started in your chest now travels outward. It moves down the arms. It settles in the palms. It gives the body a sense of gentle connection, as though each breath is wrapping you in calm. This breath is yours. It's here to steady you, to ground you. It asks nothing. It simply supports you with every movement, every rise and fall. Notice how the air feels as it enters, cool, light, quiet, and how it feels as it leaves, warm, heavy, releasing whatever the body is ready to let go of. This contrast guides the rest of you toward deeper ease. Your mind may still wander. Thoughts may come and go. But as the breath grows steadier, those thoughts drift more slowly, more softly. They move like shadows across a warm surface. Easy to notice, easy to let pass. Each inhale brings gentle expansion. Each exhale carries a sense of relief. Your body knows this rhythm well. It responds with warmth and calm, settling more fully with each passing moment. Feel how the breath fills the space behind your ribs. Feel how it opens the upper chest. Then notice how everything softens again on the exhale, as if the body is sinking into a warm, familiar place. This is the beginning of deep physical ease. As you continue breathing, the restlessness fades. Your mind feels a little quieter. Your body feels a little heavier. The breath becomes a steady anchor, holding you in gentle stillness. Stay with this ease. Stay with the warmth. Let your breath be a slow tide, rising and falling, steady and kind. Let it calm the spaces within you that have been tight or tired. The room around you seems softer now. The air feels warmer. Every inhale pulls in calm. Every exhale releases whatever you no longer need to carry. The warmth in your chest spreads through your whole body. It moves down your sides, wraps around your waist, settles in your legs. Each breath deepens that warmth until you feel held by it, safe within it. The rhythm of your breath slows a little more. It becomes smooth and steady, like a soft lull that supports your entire body. Your shoulders drop, your jaw loosens, your mind widens into a gentle, comfortable space. Stay with this rhythm. Let it guide you deeper into calm. Let the warmth continue spreading slowly, moving through you with every breath you take. This warmth grounds you. It settles you. For a moment, feel the pause between breaths, that soft, quiet space where nothing moves, where everything inside you feels open and peaceful. Then allow the next inhale to rise naturally from that stillness. The breath becomes quieter now, its movement smaller, softer. It carries you gently, like being cradled by a slow, steady tide. Each cycle brings you a little more comfort. Let your awareness rest in the center of your chest. Feel the calm there. Feel the warmth. Let it spread through you with every inhale and every exhale. Here, in this slow rhythm, there is nothing to change, nothing to improve. Only breath, rising and falling, holding you, settling you, softening everything within you. Stay with that ease for a moment longer. Feel how natural it is, how soothing, how warm. Let the breath continue to guide you into deeper calm. Let the body sink into the comfort that's forming around you. Now allow yourself to drift quietly within this soft rhythm, where every breath carries peace, and every exhale brings you deeper into stillness. Warm, grounded, and gently at rest. The stillness around you grows a little deeper now. The air feels softer, almost as if it's encouraging your body to ease into itself. You've already begun to slow down, and here you can continue that slow drift inward. Nothing is hurried, nothing is tight. As you settle, notice the small places in the body that still hold on. Tiny knots of tension, old habits of clenching and bracing. They're easy to overlook during the day, but here, in the quiet, they begin to stand out in gentle ways. Start with the jaw. Feel how it hangs, how it rests. There's no reason for it to grip the way it does when stress gathers. Let the space between the teeth widen just slightly, enough for the muscles to soften. A warm release spreads downward when the jaw lets go. Now feel the forehead, that delicate stretch across the skin, a place that often tightens when thoughts spin quickly. Imagine it smoothing out, as though a gentle hand has brushed away the creases. A calm coolness settles there. The space around your eyes softens next. The muscles that squeeze, focus, strain. They can melt now. Let them loosen. Let them feel heavy in a comfortable way. This easing brings a slow quiet to the mind. Move your awareness to the hands. Notice how much they hold without you realizing. Fingers curl, palms tense. Let them uncurl without effort, falling into a natural open rest. Feel the warmth that spreads into your fingertips as they release. With each small softening, the entire body begins to unwind, as though invisible threads that once held everything tight are gently loosening, one by one, slowly, quietly. Take a soft breath in. Feel it travel down through your chest, warming the spaces inside you. As you exhale, imagine a knot untying deep within, a slow surrender, something letting go. The breath becomes a warm current. It moves through the body, loosening tight corners that rarely get attention. It reaches the neck, where long hours of holding begin to ease. It touches the shoulders, guiding them downward into rest. Everything feels quieter in this soft unwinding. If thoughts try to tighten the mind again, acknowledge them gently. There's no need to fight. Watch them drift like small threads being tugged loose. They unravel on their own, dissolving into the spacious calm around you. Feel how the chest rises during the inhale. Feel how it falls during the exhale. Each rise brings warmth. Each fall carries release. This rhythm is slow, steady, supportive. Your body knows how to surrender when you give it the chance. You may notice a heavy warmth spreading across your limbs, a sign that the muscles are relaxing their hold, a sign that the inner world is growing softer. Behind the eyes, a deep quiet forms. The rush of thought slows. The mental chatter becomes distant, like a sound fading down a long hallway. You are drifting toward a gentle silence that welcomes everything without asking anything in return. The neck eases, lengthening just a little. The shoulders loosen. The arms feel comfortably weighted. The breath grows long and unforced. This is the body remembering how to rest. Inside your belly, a small knot may begin to loosen too. Not all at once, but gradually. Warmth moves in as tension moves out. The body opens inch by inch. Notice how each release brings its own sense of comfort. These moments of letting go link together into a slow wave of ease. From the crown of your head, to the tips of your fingers, to the base of your spine. You may feel supported, as though something underneath you is holding every part of you gently. There's nothing you have to brace against, nothing you have to manage. Just this natural unwinding, unfolding at its own pace. The breath deepens again, soft, warm air entering, a long, quiet release leaving. The exhale feels heavier now, as if it's guiding the body into deeper surrender with each cycle. Your hands rest openly. Your forehead is smooth. Your jaw is soft. The body feels like it's sinking into a warm, quiet pool of stillness. Tension has unraveled to the point where your mind feels more spacious. Thoughts don't stick the way they did before. They drift through like loose threads floating in calm water. Easy to notice, easy to release. Stay with this unwinding. Feel how comforting it is, how natural, how deeply human it is to let go. A wave of warmth moves across your chest again. It settles your breath. It slows your heartbeat. It gives your whole body permission to rest. The final bits of tension soften now. Some melt instantly. Others release slowly, almost imperceptibly. But all of them let go in their own time. Keep sinking into this soft unraveling. The stillness around you supports everything about this moment. Nothing pulls you forward. Nothing pulls you back. You are simply here, quietly unwinding, gently surrendering, drifting into deeper rest. And now, As the last traces of tightness fade away, allow yourself to settle even more fully into this warm, open ease, unclenched, unguarded, completely at peace. The space around you feels dim and soft now, as though the air itself has lowered into a gentle hush. Nothing is bright or demanding. Everything has softened into a calm that welcomes you without effort. Stay here for a moment and notice how the quiet settles around your body. The air is cool in some places, warm in others. It wraps around you in a steady, comforting way. There's a faint sense of openness, as if the room is widened without moving. This stillness invites you to drift inward, slowly and naturally. Shadows feel gentle in this quiet space. They don't hide or startle. They simply rest along the edges of the moment. Soft lines, soft corners, soft shapes in the background. Nothing sharp, nothing loud. As awareness settles deeper, the mind begins to release its grip on the day. Thoughts grow lighter, like faint whispers fading into the distance. Each one dissolves before it reaches you. They drift outward, losing their weight. The space you're in feels peaceful, but also spacious. There's room to breathe, room to rest, room to drift without direction or expectation. A gentle vastness that holds you in quiet calm. Feel the air against your skin, cool around the edges, warmer near the center of your body. This soft contrast helps the mind slow its pace, helps the breath grow long and steady. Somewhere in this dim quiet, there's a sense of gentle movement. Not in your body, but in the atmosphere around you. A feeling like a slow tide of silence drifting through the room. It passes over you and through you, smoothing everything it touches. As this quiet deepens, the body feels heavier in the best way. A warm weight spreads through your arms. Your legs settle into their place. Your chest rises and falls with a smooth, quiet rhythm. The mind begins to drift now, not away from you, but into you, into a softer place where thoughts float instead of cling, where they move through in slow, gentle waves. Imagine this space as a soft, dim landscape, a quiet room, a peaceful clearing, a place where nothing interrupts the calm forming inside you. You don't need to see it clearly. Just feel the atmosphere it creates. The ground beneath you feels steady, supportive, almost warm. It holds you without asking for anything in return. You can rest against it, knowing it will stay with you. A gentle hush continues to move through the space, almost like a slow breeze without sound. It carries away small fragments of tension. It clears the air around your thoughts. Each pass creates a deeper sense of ease. Notice how the breath has changed. It's slower now, more spacious, more comfortable. With each inhale, calm rises in your chest. With each exhale, everything unnecessary fades away. You're drifting through these quiet spaces without effort, drifting without direction or need. The stillness guides you gently, like a soft current. You don't have to do anything. Only follow the feeling of ease. Thoughts that once felt sharp now feel distant. They move like soft shadows across a dim surface, barely touching you. You observe them from a calm distance. And then, they slip quietly out of sight. A deeper stillness gathers inside you. It fills the chest. It settles behind the eyes. It moves down into the belly with warm steadiness. This stillness feels like a home your body always knew. As the atmosphere grows even quieter, your awareness becomes softer, less defined, more open, drifting gently at the edges. This is the beginning of true rest. Stay with this dim, peaceful space. Let the quiet air move slowly around you. Feel how your body responds with calm rather than effort. Your breathing grows slower. Your thoughts grow lighter. Your muscles ease into the softness beneath them. The room around you seems to deepen in silence. Shadows settle. The air grows warmer. Everything becomes part of the same gentle stillness. You may feel as though you're floating slightly, not upward, but inward, like being carried deeper into a warm, quiet center of yourself, a place where nothing needs to be held tightly. Each breath opens that inner space a little more. Each exhale releases you further into calm. This drifting is natural, unforced. It happens all on its own as the world grows dim and soft around you. Stay with this feeling for a moment. The quiet is steady. The air is calm. Your body rests easily in this peaceful atmosphere. Now allow yourself to drift even deeper into this quiet space, where sound is soft, where thoughts are light, where breath carries you gently into stillness. Warm, open, and completely unhurried, a gentle warmth begins to gather around you now, soft and steady, like the glow from a quiet light in the corner of a calm room. Nothing bright or sharp, just a warm presence that slowly fills the space. Stay with that warmth for a moment and notice how it reaches you, how it settles around your body with ease. It feels almost like the gentle glow of candlelight, steady and warm, or like sunlight drifting through a window in the early part of the day, soft enough to comfort, but not strong enough to stir you. This warm light doesn't push or pull. It simply surrounds you in a calm, tender way. As this warmth builds, notice how your chest reacts. The breath grows smoother. Movements feel slower. Your heart rests more easily in its rhythm. Everything in this area begins to soften. A small glow begins to form inside the chest, quiet at first. It spreads slowly outward, as if your body is remembering something familiar and comforting. The glow moves through the ribs, up into the shoulders, and down toward the belly. Each place it touches becomes softer and more at ease. The warmth continues to deepen. It settles behind the sternum, creating a gentle center of calm. This center expands with each inhale. It softens with each exhale. The breath becomes a warm flow of comfort, moving in and out. You may feel the warmth drift up into your throat, a tender ease that smooths the muscles there. Then it reaches the jaw, loosening the places that still hold on. That warm ease encourages everything to relax just a little more. The glow moves upward toward the forehead, smoothing the skin, softening the small muscles around your eyes. A quiet sense of kindness spreads through your face. Your expression becomes peaceful, open, unguarded. Your breath stays slow and steady. As this light continues to fill the space within you, your body begins to feel held in a gentle embrace. Not tightly, just enough to know you're supported. The warmth wraps around your sides, moves down into your lower belly, and rests there with a deep, comforting heat. You may notice your hands becoming warm as well. The fingers loosen. The palms open naturally, without thinking. It's as if the warmth inside you is reaching outward, inviting more parts of the body into this softness. The warmth travels down your arms, slow and steady. Each inch it touches feels softer than before. Muscles release their grip. Your shoulders fall into a more natural, restful place. There's something tender about this glow inside you. It feels gentle, like a quiet reassurance. Something that whispers that you're safe, that you're allowed to rest, that nothing is expected from you here. It welcomes you into yourself. As the warmth moves down through the center of your body, the breath keeps smoothing out. The inhale rises softly. The exhale flows out long and warm, Each cycle spreads that gentle heat a little farther, down into the hips now, into the thighs. A slow drift of relaxation moving through the heaviest parts of your body. Everything grows warm, steady, deeply grounded. The glow reaches the knees, loosening any stiffness, then moves down into the calves, softening them like warm water settling into stillness. Your feet feel heavy, warm and peaceful. This glow inside you now fills most of your body. It doesn't rush. It moves at the speed of comfort. You might feel a soft tingling in some areas, or a gentle melting in others. Each sensation is part of the same warm calm. Emotionally, something shifts too. The edges around your heart feel softer. The mind feels less guarded. There is tenderness here, a feeling that you're allowed to settle, to rest, to be gentle with yourself. Stay in this warmth for a little while. Notice how it holds you. Notice how it smooths the breath, slows the heartbeat, quiets the thoughts that once felt heavy. All of you becomes part of this warm, glowing calm. The warmth settles into your core again. It pulses quietly with each breath, like a slow, steady rhythm of comfort. This feeling supports your whole body. It carries you gently, without effort, into deeper ease. The space around you seems to glow now as well, dim, soft, forgiving. It mirrors the warmth inside you, creating a cocoon of calm that wraps around you from both sides, from within and from without. Stay here in this gentle glow. Let it move through you. Let it rest with you. Let it soften anything that still holds on. The breath remains slow and warm. Inhale, a soft expansion. Exhale, a gentle melting. Each cycle carries you deeper into comfort. Now allow the warmth to settle fully. Let it rest inside your chest, your belly, your arms, your legs. Let it become a quiet, steady light within you. And as you sink into this warm stillness, feel how soothing it is to rest here, held by the glow, softened by the heat, carried into deeper calm by the slow, nurturing warmth that surrounds you and fills you from within. The quiet around you has grown steadier now. It feels softer, gentler, almost as if the air is holding you with both hands. In this calm space, the weight you've been carrying through the day becomes easier to notice. Not to judge, just to notice. There's a heaviness that builds slowly over time. Little pieces of worry, effort, planning and thinking. Moments you had to hold yourself together. Moments you had to push through. All of it gathers quietly in the background. Here, in this stillness, you no longer need to hold any of it. Imagine that weight as something you've been carrying, a heavy bag slung over your shoulder or held close to your chest. It's familiar. You've carried it all day without thinking, but now you can set it down. Feel the moment when the body acknowledges that possibility. A tiny shift in the muscles, a subtle pause in the breath, a loosened grip somewhere deep inside, the beginning of release. Picture placing that heaviness on the ground beside you. No rush, no force, just the gentle motion of letting it slip from your hands. The relief arrives slowly, like a long exhale that empties the lungs all the way. Notice how the body reacts to that release. The shoulders feel lighter. The chest opens. The neck softens. A quiet relief spreads outward, warm and steady. Some weight may not fall away all at once. That's okay. It can dissolve piece by piece, the way mist thins in the soft morning light. Each breath out clears a little more space. Each breath in fills that space with calm. Feel the exhale become longer, air leaving smoothly, like it's carrying old tension out of you. With each release, Your body settles deeper into its resting place. Muscles loosen. The breath expands. The heaviness that lived behind your ribs begins to fade. It turns light, like fine dust lifted by a slow breeze. Thoughts that once felt packed and tight now drift gently apart. There is room inside you again. This spaciousness grows with every breath. An airy openness settling in the chest. A soft emptiness that feels peaceful, not hollow. Comforting, not cold. A place where calm can grow. The mind feels less crowded, less pressured. As if someone opened a window in a stuffy room, letting fresh air drift in. You breathe a little easier. You think a little slower. The weight you set down stays where it is. Nothing pulls it back to you. You don't have to pick it up again. Not now. Not in this moment of easing. Imagine the remaining pieces of stress around you rising like thin mist, lifting from your shoulders, lifting from your back, even lifting from your thoughts. They rise slowly, float upward, and disappear into the quiet above. Your body grows lighter as this mist dissolves. Your limbs feel softer. Your chest expands more fully. Your belly loosens. The entire body rests more naturally. Take a slow breath in now, a breath that fills you with space, with openness, with the simple feeling of being unburdened. Then let the exhale flow out in a long, loose stream of air. Feel how the body sinks a bit deeper, how the muscles trust the surface beneath you, how the breath moves without strain. There is nothing weighing you down. The quiet around you deepens. It settles inside you. It soothes the places that once held tension tightly. You feel clearer, lighter, easier. Inside your mind, a peaceful emptiness takes shape. Not silence exactly, but a soft spaciousness where thoughts drift without landing, where nothing demands your focus, where everything feels far away and gentle. Stay in this space where the day no longer clings to you, where the weight has fallen away, where your breath is smooth and long. The body rests with a new sense of ease. The mind breathes freely. The heart feels warmer, calmer, unhurried. Everything inside you finds its own quiet rhythm. Let yourself drift in this feeling. Float in it. Allow it to expand within you until it fills every corner with gentle lightness. Nothing presses in. Nothing pulls at you. Now the air around you feels wide and open. The space within you mirrors that same openness. A soft harmony of body and breath, held in calm stillness. Stay here, in this peaceful emptiness, where the weight of the day is gone, and your entire being can rest, light, unburdened, and ready to drift into deeper calm. A deep quiet settles around you now, soft and gentle, as though the world has slowed to a comfortable stillness. In this calm space, the body begins to feel lighter, not lifted, but unburdened, as if gravity has loosened its hold just enough for you to soften into ease. Breathing is slow and smooth. It moves through you like a warm current. Each inhale rises gently. Each exhale drifts away in a long, soft release. The rhythm brings a sense of peaceful buoyancy. A feeling of lightness begins to form beneath you. It's subtle at first, just a gentle shift in how the body rests. Then it grows into a warm, floating sensation, as if you're resting on a calm surface that supports every part of you. Imagine a quiet body of water, still, warm, untouched. You're floating there with effortless ease. The surface holds you without sinking, without effort, without any need to adjust. The body begins to loosen even more. Arms feel weightless. Legs drift into soft alignment. Your spine rests in a comfortable curve. supported from below by invisible hands. You feel suspended, calm, and safe. A soft sway moves through the air around you, not strong enough to shift you, just enough to remind you that you're floating. A delicate, dreamlike motion that brings the mind into a softer place. You drift, slowly and gently. Thoughts that once held shape become lighter too. They float above you like small clouds, barely touching your awareness. They move on their own, drifting in slow motion across a wide, open sky inside your mind. Breath and body move together in a soft rhythm. The inhale lifts you slightly, as if buoyed by warm air. The exhale lowers you again, guiding you into deeper rest. The rise and fall creates a tender, soothing motion that feels like being held. The sense of weightlessness grows. Your hands feel soft and airy. Your chest feels open. Your belly relaxes deeply. The whole body begins to feel as if it's floating in calm, suspended in a warm, gentle stillness. You're resting somewhere between waking and dreaming. Not fully here, not fully gone. Just drifting in that soft middle place where everything feels slow and easy. A place where the mind moves like it's underwater, quiet, slowed, peaceful. The air around you feels thick with calm. It moves at its own unhurried pace. You feel cushioned within it, like a feather resting on warm air. You're held without pressure, supported without effort. Inside your chest, warmth gathers again. It fills the space around your heart. It spreads up into your throat and down into your belly. The warmth helps you float even more deeply, softening every part of you. You may sense your awareness drifting outward, not leaving you, just expanding, softening at the edges, blurring into the space around you. Everything feels wider, gentler, quieter. Each breath grows longer. Each exhale carries you deeper into this floating calm. You feel as though you're slowly sinking into warm air, suspended in a cradle of stillness. Time begins to dissolve. Moments stretch and blend together. Nothing feels rushed. Nothing pushes or pulls. You are simply here, floating in calm, wrapped in gentle quiet. Your thoughts drift without weight. They pass through the mind softly, like small bubbles rising through slow-moving water. They appear, then fade, leaving behind only smooth, open space. The deeper you drift, the softer your body becomes. Muscles loosen. Breath slows even further. Your whole form feels airy, unanchored, free to move without tension. In this floating calm, everything is muted. The world feels far away. Your inner world becomes tender and quiet. The body and mind share the same rhythm, the same slow, dreamy pace. Notice how easy it feels to rest here, how natural it is to drift, how comforting it is to feel weightless and untroubled. The air holds you, the quiet carries you. Stay in this soft suspension for a moment. Feel the buoyancy beneath you. Feel the gentle motion inside you. Nothing pulls you back to the ground. Nothing interrupts the drift. Your awareness grows lighter, like it's floating just above your body. Your breath becomes soft and far away. Your thoughts spread thin and wide, becoming part of the calm that surrounds you. You are suspended in peace now, held in a warm, dream-like quiet. Your body rests without effort. Your mind drifts without direction. Allow yourself to remain in this floating calm, slowly drifting, softly breathing, moving toward deeper serenity, carried by the gentle weightlessness that surrounds you and fills you from within. The quiet around you feels deeper now, as though the air has settled into a soft embrace. Everything has slowed, gently, naturally. You're resting in a calm space where the mind begins to drift without direction or effort. Here, It's easy to imagine a gentle path opening before you. It's dim, peaceful, unhurried. A soft walkway that invites you to move at the pace of your breath. Each step is slow, steady, almost floating. You don't need to see the path clearly. Only feel the comfort in the air around it. The ground beneath you is smooth and warm. The air feels cool and still. Shadows drift softly along the edges, never pressing in, never asking for attention. The world feels hushed, like it's speaking in a whisper. As you move along this quiet path, awareness begins to fade around the edges. Thoughts become lighter, softer, less defined. They drift through the mind like small feathers settling on still air. Nothing complicated, nothing heavy. Breathing slows into a calm rhythm. Each inhale feels gentle. Each exhale stretches out longer, thinning into the quiet. The body relaxes deeper with every cycle, guided softly into an easy, unforced calm. The path slopes ever so slightly downward. Not enough to pull you, just enough to encourage a slow drift forward. Your steps feel lighter, almost as if you're gliding. Awareness dims just a little more with every movement. The farther you move, the quieter everything becomes. The mind begins to loosen its hold on the day. Internal dialogue softens until it becomes a faint murmur. Then even that murmur fades, leaving only a smooth, open stillness. You feel suspended in calm. Each breath brings you closer to rest. Each exhale releases a little more of the world behind you. The body feels warm and heavy. The mind feels cool and spacious. Imagine the path widening into a soft, open space. A place where the air itself feels like a blanket. A gentle hush settles over everything. You can almost feel it brushing across your skin. Warm, slow, and soothing. Your thoughts drift the way twilight drifts across a quiet landscape. Gradual, soft, without edges. You begin to notice the gap between thoughts widening, creating room for deep calm to move in. Breathing feels dreamlike now. Soft rises, long, slow falls. Each exhale feels like sinking into a deeper layer of rest. You're moving into that place just before sleep. The place where the mind floats freely, where the body loosens completely, where everything slows to a gentle murmur. The quiet path continues downward in the softest way, almost like drifting on a cloud of warm air. You aren't walking anymore. You're gliding, drifting, moving effortlessly. Awareness pulls back even further. The mind grows dim, like a light slowly fading. You feel safe in the dimness, comforted by it. The world narrows to just breath and softness. Thoughts now feel like faint shadows, barely noticeable. They pass by without touching you. You float through them, untouched and unbothered. Your body feels heavier with each moment. Arms soft, legs loose, jaw relaxed. Everything sinking into the gentle motion of this quiet path. The air grows warmer as you move, a soothing warmth that makes the body feel deeply at ease. It wraps around you like the end of a long, peaceful day. Your breath follows, deepening into a slow, rhythmic release. Each step, each breath, each soft moment brings you closer to the edge of sleep. Not rushing, just easing closer, like drifting toward the shore of dream. The path begins to level out now. Soft ground beneath you. A warm glow in the distance, faint and comforting. It feels like the final threshold between wakefulness and sleep. Your awareness dims, a little more, and a little more. As your body sinks into deep comfort, everything in you is ready. Your breath, your quiet mind, your soft, heavy body. All gently aligned with the calm waiting ahead. Stay in this quiet place. Feel the softness of it filling you. Feel the calm drifting through you. Feel how naturally your body moves toward rest. Now let yourself sink into the dimness, into the stillness, into the warm, unhurried calm that leads you softly toward sleep. The quiet around you feels almost absolute now, soft and full, as though the air itself is holding its breath with you. Everything is slowed. Everything is softened. You're resting in a deep calm where the smallest movements feel gentle and unhurried. Notice the breath as it moves through you. It's subtle now, light, barely rising, barely falling. A warm tide that eases in and out at its own steady pace. Take a slow inhale, just enough to feel the chest widen. Then let the exhale drift out long and warm, spreading through the whole body. Feel how that exhale empties you in the most soothing way, a release that feels like sinking into soft blankets of quiet. Another inhale comes easily. It floats in without effort, and the exhale stretches out again, longer this time. A warm flow of relief moving from your chest to your belly, down your arms, into your legs. The body responds to this long, warm breath. It grows heavier, more grounded, more connected to the surface beneath you, as if gravity has wrapped you in a gentle embrace. That surface supports every part of you, your back, your shoulders, your legs, your hands. Feel how fully you're being held. Awareness begins to dim gently, like lights fading in a quiet room. Not abruptly, just slowly, gradually, naturally. With each exhale, the mind loosens its last bits of tension. With each inhale, calm fills the space that's been left behind. The breath softens even more now. It feels warm at the center, quiet at the edges. The kind of breath that comes just before sleep, smooth and unforced. A deep release moves through your chest. You may feel it as a soft sinking, or a warm spreading, or a quiet widening behind the ribs. Whatever it feels like, it brings a peaceful emptiness with it. Thoughts slow to a near stop. They drift without direction, light enough to vanish before they fully form. They don't cling or pull. They dissolve into the warm stillness surrounding you. Another long, warm exhale moves through the body. This one feels deeper. It melts through the muscles in your face. It softens the jaw. It smooths the forehead. It quiets the space behind your eyes. The breath almost whispers now. Soft, small movements that barely stir the air. Each exhale stretches into the quiet like a slow sigh you didn't know you needed. Each inhale arrives gently, filling just enough. Your body sinks further into the surface below. Arms heavy, legs heavy. Back resting in full, grounded ease. This heaviness isn't weight, it's surrender. Feel the warmth spreading through your belly, a deep, soothing heat that radiates outward. It reaches the ribs, the spine, the hips. The whole body rests inside that warmth. Another long exhale slips through you. This one feels like the deepest release so far. It steadies your heart. It slows your breath even more. It brings you to the edge of profound quiet. You're hovering at the threshold between wakefulness and sleep now. The mind floats in near stillness. The body is suspended in warm heaviness. Each breath guides you closer to the soft edge of dreaming. Thoughts fade into soft shapes, then into nothing at all. Awareness feels like it's drifting downward, settling into a vast, peaceful space. A place with no urgency, no effort, just quiet. The breath is barely noticeable now. A soft rise, a long fall. Warm air moving through you like the slowest, sweetest breeze. This is the deepest exhale of the day. Every part of you is ready for rest. The mind, the body, the breath, all aligned in warm stillness, gently unwinding. Allow yourself to stay here in this profound quiet. Feel the comfort in your limbs. Feel the warmth in your chest. Feel the slow, steady movement of air that carries you deeper and deeper. Another long exhale. Slow, warm, complete. Everything inside you settles. Everything softens. The world grows dim and distant. Now drift into the quiet, resting in the warmth, cradled by soft emptiness, guided by the deepest, gentlest exhale, toward the sleep waiting just beyond this moment. The quiet around you feels wide now, stretching out gently like an open horizon. Everything has slowed to a soft murmur. The edges of the moment blur, and the air seems to settle into a deep and peaceful stillness. You're resting in a space that feels calm and endlessly spacious. Imagine yourself in an open field at night. The ground beneath you is warm and steady. Above, the sky is dim and soft, holding only the faintest glow. No harsh light, no noise, only a quiet that reaches everywhere. The field feels safe and comforting, as though it has been waiting for you, a wide, open space that welcomes you without question. You can rest here, you can breathe here, you can be completely still. The air carries a gentle warmth. It brushes lightly across your skin. It settles around you in soft layers, like a warm evening falling over the earth. Breathing becomes even slower, almost silent. Your body feels almost weightless in this field, heavy in the best way, but held as though the ground itself is supporting every part of you. Your limbs sink into the earth's quiet warmth. Your chest rises and falls in slow, dreamy motion. The space around you feels expansive, wide, quiet, endlessly calm. Awareness spreads out into the field, drifting outward without effort, becoming part of the gentle night air. Thoughts grow dim in this vastness. They float farther away than before. They fade quickly, dissolving into the open night. There's nothing for them to cling to here. A deep stillness settles inside your body. Every muscle relaxes. Every bit of tension disappears. There's only calm, soft and complete. Imagine the sky stretching above you, endless and muted, a soft dome of quiet. You feel the space of it inside your chest, widening with each slow inhale. You feel the warmth of the field holding your back, grounding each exhale. Everything is slow now. Breath, movement, thought, all moving in the same gentle rhythm of the quiet field, a rhythm that asks nothing of you. Your mind drifts deeper. It feels as though you are lying not just on the field, but within it, surrounded by its warmth. Held in its silence, the air has a peaceful weight to it, a comfortable heaviness that encourages you to rest even more deeply. Your breath grows lighter, your body grows softer, your awareness settles into a dreamlike haze. Small sounds of the night seem distant and comforting. Maybe the faint shift of grass or an almost silent breeze. Nothing sharp or disruptive, only soft details blending into the quiet. With every passing moment, the field feels more a part of you. Its calm becomes your calm. Its stillness becomes your stillness. You drift into it, slowly and without effort. The warmth beneath you spreads upward, a steady, grounding heat that fills your hips, your back, your arms. It supports you so completely that your body begins to feel like it's melting into the earth. The sky above feels cool and wide. Its coolness settles over your forehead, your cheeks, the space around your eyes. This balance of cool and warm guides you deeper into rest. It soothes everything inside you. Your breath now is barely noticeable. A soft rise, a long, dreamy fall. It's the breath of someone drifting at the edge of sleep. The mind grows quiet. Thoughts lose their shape. Awareness floats like a thin mist across the open field, settling wherever it chooses. Nothing pulls at you. Nothing stirs you. You're hovering in a perfect balance between the warmth of the earth and the softness of the sky, suspended in calm, drifting in silence, held by the vastness around you. Stay here for a moment. Feel how the field seems to cradle you. Feel how the night air wraps gently around your body. Feel how your breath drifts in and out, slow and peaceful. You are resting in a quiet space where everything is still, a place where the world feels distant, a place where sleep comes naturally, without effort, without seeking. Now sink even deeper into this quiet field, into the soft earth beneath you, into the dim, peaceful night above, drifting toward sleep in warm, spacious silence. The quiet around you has become soft and full, as though the whole world has lowered its voice. Everything feels slower now. Everything feels warm. You're resting in a space where nothing needs to be done, and nothing needs to be held. Your breath moves gently, a slow rise, a long fall. Each inhale brings a touch of calm. Each exhale carries you deeper into stillness. The rhythm is steady, quiet, natural. The body is heavy in a comforting way. It sinks into the surface beneath you, supported from every angle. Arms loose, legs soft. The whole body resting in an easy, unhurried calm. Thoughts drift like faint ripples on a still pond. They appear and fade without asking for your attention. There is no need to follow them. They dissolve into the quiet before they ever reach you. The air feels warm and gentle. It wraps around your body in a soft embrace like a blanket of calm. Nothing presses in. Nothing interrupts. Only the steady, soothing quiet of this moment. As you drift, awareness becomes lighter. It softens at the edges. It moves like a slow tide, pulling you deeper into rest. You feel suspended between waking and sleep, wrapped in deep and peaceful silence. The breath thins out even more now. A soft inhale barely there. A long exhale, warm and simple. The space between breaths widens, filled with quiet comfort. Your mind feels open, spacious. Your body feels warm and safe. The softness within you grows, like a gentle glow spreading through your chest and belly. Every part of you is invited to rest. The world feels distant. Sounds feel far away. Everything narrows to this warm, calm center you're floating in. A quiet that feels endless and kind. Stay here as long as you want. There is no need to return to focus. No need to rise out of this peaceful haze. You are free to drift, to settle, to surrender to the softness around you. Breathing continues in its slow rhythm. The body sinks deeper. The mind drifts further into quiet. You're carried by stillness, held by warmth, supported by silence. Each moment pulls you closer to sleep, not by force, but by gentle invitation. You feel the weight of tiredness in your limbs. You feel the quiet behind your eyes. Everything leans toward rest. Your thoughts become soft shapes, blending together without form. Your breath becomes the faintest whisper. Your body becomes a warm, relaxed presence, sinking deeper into calm. You're drifting now, warm, calm, unhurried. The edges of the world blur into silence. The air becomes a gentle cradle. Time stretches, slows, and fades. Here, in this stillness, you are safe. You are held. You are free to remain just as you are, quiet, warm, ready for sleep. If sleep arrives, let it come. If stillness remains, rest inside it. There is no right way to drift. only the way your body chooses in this quiet moment. Now, sink deeper into the warmth, deeper into the stillness, deeper into the soft, dreamlike calm that carries you gently away, into rest, into quiet, into sleep.